Na 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 Batman, Batman. Na 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 Batman, Batman. Na 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 Batman, Batman. Crazy Cat Lady Gamer Reviewer or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose.
Hi everybody, Mark here. Sorry if it's a little bit crooked. I do my best right here, but anyway, so I know, as far as I know, Batwoman's not gonna have an episode, which I'm perfectly okay with. The last episode sucked. So instead, I'm gonna review. Do you watch my last review of Batwoman? You would never me saying, man, I just want something to do with Scooby Doo and Batman a lot better than this. So there's this show called Scooby Doo Guess Who. Um, Season 1, Episode 13. Like something like Dark Knight. Um, and like and for the night of and for Dark Knight, something like that. The episode's name. And Daphne apparently had Alfred as her butler one time in her life. Okay, let's go with that. Or she called him like her uncle, then her polo dancer or something like that. And we're supposed to roll with it. And the gang's going over to see him. Before she like gets a letter. Alfred gets a letter from her, and then he gets kidnapped from Man-Bat. And when they are like arrive there, they see like Batman's Batmobile go right past them, and they go inside Bruce Wayne Manor, find that the place is trash, basically, and they do the her split up thing, and Freddy, Shaggy finds lipstick, and then they get cornered by Batman, who's playing Kevin Conroy. Yes, and they keep like saying, "Who are you? Who sent you? What are you doing here?" Basically, to poor Shaggy and Scooby, and for once, them running away is very merits because yes, if this happened to me, I probably would run too. I would probably like so yay then run. So yeah, cause yes, and I look for the credits. This is actually him, and because I know a few actors. I know Troy Baker is able to do a good Kevin Roy impression. No, it's not him. And so yes, it's good. And um, Scooby and Shaggy run to um, Velma, Daphne, and Fred, and Scooby starts explaining to those three. Then Shaggy just starts listening. Um, we just saw Batman. I'll do my best. I'll point this on like Scooby. Sound like Scooby. Okay. We just saw Batman over there. That's I'm Vincent. I'm Batman. So basically, that's what Scooby had to do, and then while that's going on, what Scooby Doo was explaining this to them, what happened. Um, all of them were getting captured by Batman. And also, Fred was finds a little statue of Beethoven, like it's from the 1966, and he's like pushing the button, and we see the Batman cave open up, and Batman's like getting dressed not literally getting dressed. He's like getting his cape on and his mask on, and so he has to grab his batarang and just throw it at the statue's button and keeps on throwing one. So Fred is not discovered Batcave. So and that's pretty funny. And so, but then all of them get captured by Batman's batarang while Scooby's explaining this. Scooby jumps away from the batarang, but still a net gets around him, and they all get taken to like a billiard room because they're on top of a polo table, and Batman's like, "Who sent you?" and what are you doing here? And so Fred basically says, "We're not gonna do anything. We're not doing anything wrong, Batman. We're mystery solvers just like you. We're here to see Alfred." And like, "Where's Alfred?" Basically, and then so they don't know. So then he starts measuring Scooby's paws to see if the claw marks match his claw marks, and find out no, it's not. He unties them, releases them, and let's go back to figuring out what to do. He heads down. So they find out like where the lipstick comes from. They go to a shop where you can find lipstick. I think it's like a mall, and Man Bat's there, and so they do don't have that thing except for Velma goes with Scooby this time, and Shaggy like says, "We are not splitting this time. It never ends well, especially me and Scooby." And then Freddy's like, "Oh, come on, Daphne, let's go." Like, and Scooby says, "He never listens." Basically. So, and then they split up, and yep, as usual, the monster follows Scooby, and whoever's with Scooby, and Velma like finds the computer that is trying to like hack into Bruce Wayne's like bank. There's this point for the like, password, and she like calls Batman, and because she like hacked his utility belt while he's interrogating them, and she asks him like, "Do you know Bruce Wayne?" Like, and then Batman says, "Yes, I am affiliated with Mr. Wayne." What? And apparently, Man-Bat's trying to get inside your trying to get inside of Bruce Wayne's bank account. So he goes into Arkham. We see Poison Ivy, Harley, we see Riddler, and I think we see Two-Face, and then we see Langstrom, who is the Man-Bat, and he like turns into Man-Bat. So he like realizes, okay, that is not Man-Bat who kidnapped Alfred. What's going on here? So, but pay attention to who's actually missing here. Well, someone else is also missing here, but let's not worry about him. So, they go. He tries to like put them on hold. He's not able to like hit. So he has to take off his glove and stop him on hold. And he goes back and tells them, "Yep, get your hell out of there," basically. And yeah, Daphne like grabbed a lipstick, is like keeping it, and then she's like trying to hold the clothes on, basically like, "Oh, that's all the things go to waste." Like, Daphne, you're stealing stuff. So, and then the Man-Bat tries to attack them, and does on her thing when like running down the hall and like shortcutting them. So yeah, and a lot of times he's not flying, a lot of times he ain't, or gliding, whatever. And so when they finally get Velma does like on her stick thing, like, "Where's my glasses? Where's my glasses?" stuff, and this is when she gets captured. So, and Scooby and Shaggy go and tell Fred and Daphne about it, and Fred's like, no, do not. He can't take one of her own. Time for her to do one of her traps. And like, yep, it doesn't work. Batman gets there just in time, and they'll start wrestling. Like him and the fake Man Bat start wrestling. And while this is going on, like Scooby and Shaggy are like walking, like trying to hide from there, and like he almost getting hit by the fight. And so eventually they get on top of the chandelier. Shaggy and Scooby, and the Man Bat gets trapped inside the chandelier too. And so the chandelier falls down. Batman grabs Shaggy and Scooby off of there, and then that's how the chandelier that's how this Man Bat that's fake gets captured. And so they start. So I think Fred's the one that unmasks them. We have like two masks here that come unmasked, and first is one is a fake Mac Langstrom, then Alfred, and then we hear a laugh, that very menacing laugh, of putting Mr. J himself Joker, and it's actually Mark Campbell. So yeah, and so he's like explained to them that he was trying to get Alfred to give Bruce Wayne's password so he can like take away his money. And so I throw like tennis balls into him until he cracks. Like, okay, Joker. I know you don't know Alfred or not. He would just let himself get bruised until he died. Alfred's way too loyal for his own good. Okay? He would literally die for Bruce, okay? So you can hit him all you want with that, with those tennis balls. He said he was very close to cracking Alfred, but I know he would not crack. He would very well get hit with tennis balls until he died. So, yeah. So, then when he he gets the mystery game coming and he puts his costume back on, and he goes after them. Velma explains that he used like wires and stuff like that, and so the lipstick was from him, obviously. That's what Daphne deduced it, and and she tells him this is pretty funny, and this totally goes with Joker's like stick. She tells Joker, "I like your shade," and he's like, "Oh, girlfriend." Like your shade too. Then they cut away basically, and Alfred like serves them dinner. Well, Batman goes and saves both Alfred and Velma, and so that's how he finds out where they're at. And so we end with the episode. We don't see Bruce Wayne in this episode at all. Batman keeps his costume on mostly during this, so which is pretty good. I like this. It was pretty funny. I found the funniest part was when Velma asked him, "Do you know Bruce Wayne?" And Batman's face is like, "I have to tell him I don't. I do know them, but I'm not him." Darn it, basically. So I did love this episode, and a lot better than Batwoman. A lot better. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's a lot better than that episode was. So I'm gonna give this like 20 minutes, 30 minutes episode of Guess Who Scooby Doo with Batman. A 7 10.5. So let me go get my cat and ask him.
No, bad cat, get this damn thing off of me right now! I'm not gonna let you shoot my pencil. Darn it, she sees it.
I'll get. Don't worry, guys. I'll take this off once this is done. So, What do you give it, Solly?
I give it overpass.
So, bye guys. Like, share, and subscribe, and
Take this thing off now.
watch. I'm gonna take it off right now. There. It's off. Bye.